What's up, Gemini, and welcome to your weekly reading for December 26th through January 1st. I'm not going to jump into next year just yet. We'll focus on that in next week's reading. I'm going to focus on the end of the year in this reading. So I'm going to pull an oracle card from the Oracle of Hidden Worlds deck. Just to kind of see what Spirit has to say for, like, you know, the last week of 2022, any loose ends that need to be tied up, anything that needs to be left behind so that we move forward into 2023 with a clean slate. So, yeah, so any last messages from Spirit for Gemini, please, and thank you for Gemini. For Gemini. Let's cut the deck. Thank you. All right, so you guys got Sacred Journey. Sacred Journey. Wow, that's really pretty. And it says introversion, seeker, and self-knowledge. Okay. So right away, what I'm feeling from this is Spirit wanting to kind of like congratulate you on the things that you've learned on your journey so far. Let me just go ahead and read it from the book, and we'll see exactly what it's talking about, and then I'll pull some extra cards. All right, so it says, you have walked alone for some time now. You have turned inwards to that great path that lies inside of us all, and have taken its many tributaries into the soul of your own self. You've discovered the things so many hide from themselves, and you have brought them to the surface, examined them, and found their beauty and their sorrows, and after knowing them, integrating them, have gone deeper still. Within that silent place at the heart of you, there is another temple. The temple of your soul, where your precious, most secret heart has laid in wait for you, a sleeping beauty, a wise wizard at the gate of your truth, and you have kissed your soul and accepted the whole of yourself. With this comes a reawakening and a return to the world. Now, your stillness and repose, which all the world has seen but not understood, will begin to express the wisdom it found at the heart of you. Too many journey outwards, expecting to find the answers externally, in gurus and teachers, in places and other people, in medicines and therapies, and all have their part to play. But if we do not seek the chalice within, we cannot drink from the cup of our soul, the crystalline waters of the self, and this, friend, you have done. The journey you have taken within has been challenging and full of risk, but you have made it to the center of you. And now that you know what treasures lies within, you can rise again and recenter the world and know fully who you are and why you are here. Yes, Gemini, that's so beautiful. And the illumination for that, or affirmation, is my time of deep quiet leads to personal breakthroughs. Yeah, so there's been a lot of trials and tribulations that you've gone through this year that have helped you evolve. Even if at the time you didn't think you were going to get out of it, or, you thought that you weren't going to come out of it as a whole, or okay, or a better person for that matter. I mean, it's almost like you surprised yourself with the things that you've gone through and made it through positively. And, Spirit's here to congratulate you as well. Oh my goodness, I can't speak. Spirit is here to congratulate you for that as well. And moving into the new year, they want you to remember that you've gone through this journey. You've made this journey within, and you've drank from the chalice within. You've learned about yourself in many different ways. And so whenever there comes a new opportunity to learn something else, because we're always learning and growing, you'll remember this journey that you took and remember that you will come out of it okay. So that's really beautiful, really reassuring that everything's going to be okay no matter what you go through. It's like I said, like you've been through so much and you just came out of it stronger, to your own surprise as well, So this is definitely a congratulations from Spirit for doing the work and making it through and not giving up. First one out, we have adjacent possibilities in the reverse. And what I'm getting with that right away is that, like, instead of closing down and closing doors in the past, you walked the path of healing so that you can open these doors. Because when you don't heal yourself, you close all your pathways down. You close all the doors that you were supposed to go through down, because the first thing that should be done isn't being done, and that's addressing the issue. Next card out, we have Door to Romance in reverse. Yeah, you guys have probably gone through like a lot of trials and tribulations in your romantic endeavors. There could have been relationships that just broke you to the core. But with this card being next to the adjacent possibilities in reverse, which is closed doors instead of open doors, I feel like they were just lessons in your journey, and not necessarily the way you were supposed to go. Yeah, and the last card out, we have Broken Heart. Wow, Gemini. Wow. You guys have been through a lot this year. You guys have been through so much this year, and you've still made it out okay. And if you haven't yet, if you're still going through all this stuff, Spirit's telling you you're going to be okay. You will be okay. I know it doesn't seem like it right now, but you will be. And you're going to learn so much from the experiences that you go through, even though they seem like they're going to break you at the time. So let me go ahead and read these for you from the book, just so you get a better understanding of the cards. So the first one, Adjacent Possibilities in reverse. It says, when reversed, the Adjacent Possibilities card is warning you to be careful not to miss an unknown opportunity because you're too married to your agenda. It's also asking you to turn inward with a willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. There's that introversion again. This card says introversion, and this is asking you to go inward. So there's that again. The power of your life force moves through your deeply held habits, projecting your energy out into the universe and calling back your results. In this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really your defining moments. And in every next moment, you have another energetic choice. So it's time to decide. Are you going to let worry and self-doubt define you? Or are you going to step into the ever-present adjacent possibility of optimism, trust, and self-love? No matter how stuck you feel, you always have options and thousands of choices you make every day. Yeah, and what I'm feeling from this is that maybe in the past, you guys have let your mind kind of get the best of you, worrying about things that don't need to be worried about, self-doubt, unhealthy patterns of the mental body, right? That are creating your reality, which could be creating these negative aspects. Not to say that you brought this into your own life, but by focusing on certain things, you keep it in your life, right? So next card we have Door to Romance in reverse. So let's see what that says. This card reverse indicates a delay or disappointment where love is concerned. In a present relationship, it could also be a sign of distance or separation. For some, the door to love may seem to have been shut for a long time. And I love that it's talking about doors being shut, because this is all about doors being shut as well. I mean, even on the picture, that's what it's talking about. It says, for some, the door to love may seem to have been shut for a long time, but the energetic universe is always in a state of flow or flux. Knowing this, you can work on making changes in your daily life that will bring more love into your experience. Remember to make yourself and your own happiness a priority. Encourage yourself and always acknowledge how valuable and deserving you are of receiving your own love and that of others. Such choices in your attitude and self-treatment will shift any old energy of self-dismissal, changing your core consciousness and all that you attract. So tell the universe you're ready for real love because you're finally willing to give it to yourself. Yes. So it's like there could have been a lot of stuff going on in your life that you're like, why is this happening to me? What's going on? Like, it's just one bad thing after another this year. And Spirit's like, once you go on this journey within, you're going to understand why you had to go through all of this. You're going to understand that a lot of things you were projecting from either pain that was still inside of you that you haven't dealt with, fear. A lot of things are based off of fear, like it's like we're accidentally projecting a life that we fear because we're fearing it. Does that make sense? It's kind of vague with like if this is about anything particular, but whatever it was, it brought a lot of pain to you. And with, Door to Romance being here, I want to say it's most most of your trials and tribulations have been based around romantic relationships. It might not be. For some of you guys, it could be like maybe things that you were passionate about. Either way, there's this like new sense of self that needs to come from journeying within, from taking the sacred journey of introversion, self-knowledge, learning what you need to learn from within instead of seeking it elsewhere. It's like you may have been like I said, going through one bad thing after another, and you're seeking the solution for it elsewhere, outside of yourself, instead of going within. And by doing that, Spirit will show you the answers. And for those of you, you already did do this. Like I said at the beginning, this is a congratulatory card. So for those of you guys that made it through all of this is the struggles that you were going through, and this is why, is to learn how you affect what you're bringing into your life as far as what you are fearing and projecting, even if it's by accident, specifically around love. Let me go ahead and read this. Oops, sorry about that. Let me go ahead and read this last one for you. So this is the broken heart. It says, this card shows a heart broken open, revealing darkness, emptiness, and a grief-filled tear. The hurt may be from long ago, or it may be the pain from a more recent event. Either way, a deep healing is called for now. Vent your feelings and release the person or situation involved. Affirm that you are reclaiming your power and peace of mind. Open your heart to the light of divine love and healing, and have compassion for yourself through this difficult process. Make self-care a priority now. As you let go of old experiences, you can open your heart to the true and abiding love that you so rightly deserve. Yeah, and another thing that I'm getting from this, with this being the last reading of the year, and something that Spirit wants you to let go of, it's like you're about to take this sacred journey. You're about to embark on this new state of being, but Spirit needs you to let go of these last things, the pain that you're holding from the past, due to romances, because it's closing doors for you. It's closing doors, whether you learn that now or you already learned that. You can't take this sacred journey with these doors closed, and Spirit wants you to heal your heart. Definitely heal your heart. Maybe listen to some heart chakra affirmations for this last week, moving into the new year. Some binaural beats. Did I say affirmations? Affirmations like for love and for opening your heart. Things like that. Whatever resonates with you. Maybe get some Reiki done. Maybe wear some green and red, to activate the heart chakra. Some pink, rose quartz, anything like that. I see I have this huge rose quartz right here. Like maybe put one in like your area, or, something like that. Anything that you feel drawn to help heal your heart space and your heart chakra, and heal that last bit of pain that's still in there, so that you can move forward. And like I said, if you have already done this and you feel like you have moved on from this, Spirit just kind of wants to remind you of the knowledge that you learned from this, and to remember to take it with you in your next union, in your next endeavor with love. Right? Because there's always an opportunity to grow, and we're constantly learning. So just because this lesson is already learned doesn't mean you can't apply it further in your life, right? So, wow, that was amazing. That was beautiful. So those are your messages for the week, Gemini. I hope they resonated. I'm sending you lots of love as always. Take care.